Hello, Life Path 1, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and Yasmin is with me, and Mouse is over here pouting. Gang's all here. I think Badger's outside, like yelling in because he and Mouse are in a feud, you know. It's just fun living with cats. Am I right? Mm-hmm. All right, Life Path 1. This is your monthly numerology for April 2023. This is going to be a very different month, astrologically speaking, than March. I'm actually still in the middle of March because I'm doing this reading on St. Patrick's Day. A little green. And it's cold. Yeah, it's really cold. So I'm trying to celebrate spring. A springy shirt for April, right? April showers bring May flowers, so I'm trying to put that out there. Just for fun. So April is going to be, astrologically speaking, a lot different. So March was a game changer month, right? We had Saturn and Pluto changing. Everything was changing. Venus, Mercury, Mars. It was crazy. It's been very up and down. It's been a roller coaster. April is not going to be that way. In April, we have a lot of religious holidays. We have Passover and Easter. We also are celebrating Earth Day on the 22nd. But astrologically speaking, we've got a couple of things going on. So we start off the month with the sun in Aries. The sun goes into Aries on the 20th of March. So the sun is exalted in Aries. So this is a wonderful way to kick off April, is having the sun in Aries. Then on the 3rd of April, we have Mercury moving into Taurus. Nice. Then on the 6th, we have a full moon in Libra. Then on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Gemini. On the 20th, this is a busy day. On the 20th, we have the sun moving into Taurus. We also have our second new moon in Aries. Second new moon in Aries. Just want to make sure you understand that. Then we have a bonus that day. We have a solar eclipse in Aries. Boy, that's fun. Then on the 21st, we have Mercury going retrograde. Now, Mercury's shadow, it can be 10 to 14 days before Mercury actually goes retrograde, and it can be 10 to 14 days after it goes direct. So just bear that in mind as you're dealing with Mercury retrograde. It is not the boogeyman of retrogrades. It's not. Mercury does control communication. It's the ruler of communication. But it doesn't have to be terrible. It really doesn't. And I want to emphasize that because Life Path 1, April is a 3-month for you. And 3 is all about communication. So watching what Mercury's doing and paying attention there is going to help you out enormously. Because it's going to help you navigate through this difficult time of communication. Now, it doesn't have to be bad. It really doesn't. Mercury goes retrograde about 3 times a year, more than any other planet. Every other planet goes retrograde once a year or once every 18 months or 2 years. So, that's why people think it's just so horrible when Mercury goes retrograde. It messes up communication 3 times a year. What are you going to do? I know. But you can't stop your life, right? But for you, Life Path 1, with this month being a 3-month for you, this is a month of communication. Communication of thoughts and emotions. It's a time of self-expression, art, writing, like giving speeches, or even music. This is a time of really speaking your truth. It's a really big time of expression because we have the 1 and the 2 coming together. Now, when that happens, we have a lot of family ups and downs. That can be a little hard, right? But this is the wonderful thing about the 1. The 1 people, as you know, are very creative. You guys get creative with your ideas because you're receiving inspirational ideas constantly from source, from the universe, from like however you want to put it, from your creator, from spirit, whatever. But you're constantly receiving these inspirational ideas. You're constantly getting creative and saying, okay, let's try this way. Let's try this way. You have a really open mind about it. And threes are very artistic. They're very creative. They're very imaginative. And they're cheerful with it. So it's wonderful. It's a great time for you. This is important to, in the time of a 3 for you, Life Path 1, is communicating your emotions openly and letting go of judgments. Because when you start judging yourself so harshly, it can overflow and you start judging other people really harshly. That's not where we want to be, right? Where we want to be is like staying in our lane and not judging ourselves harshly or other people. So, in a time of a 3, you can also, this is the shadow side, you can also be a little pessimistic if you can't communicate or speak your truth openly. If you're not able to speak or communicate your truth openly, it makes you really hard to deal with, I know, and really pessimistic, where you just see things as like the glass is half full. We don't need that either. This can also be a time where you can get a bit gossipy. Think back to a 3 year, which was 2019. 2019 was a 3 year. Think about that year. It was a little bit gossipy that year. Yeah, it was. It was a little bit, people just wanting to talk about each other. That's not where we need to be. Not right now. Not with the state of the world that it is. So just make sure that you're mindful of that. You are definitely, ones are leaders. They take that initiative. They take that leadership role. They step into things with courage and just say, okay, we can do this individually. We can take our opportunities. This is a really great time for you. It truly is, especially starting off the month with that sun in Aries, which gives us that boost of that energy. And having a second new moon in Aries is really going to give you that little firepower this month. I think it's great. I think this is just really awesome. And it helps you to let go of some of that insecurity, that doubt that you may have like lingering. Because when you're working through things creatively, when you're working through things like that, it's easy for you to push through that insecurity and really like do something creatively. I think this is fabulous month for you. I mean, I know I say that every month, but I really do. I think that this is going to be a lot of opportunities for you. And it's a great time for you to take some ideas that you've shelved, some ideas, some projects, some dreams that you've shelved and been like, no, that needs to bake a little while longer. Let that sit. It's a great time for you to take those off the shelves, dust them off, and see what you got. See if they're ready. All right, I'm going to pull from the same decks that I do every month, the Goddess Guidance cards and the Crystal cards, but I'm also going to pull from Moonology this month because we are having our second new moon in Aries, and also because Mercury is going into retrograde, I just felt like we could use a little extra. Yeah, I mean, that's fun, right? Yeah. Okay, let's start with the Goddess Guidance cards. Oh, abundantia. I think I'm saying that right. I've pulled this card before and I always mispronounce it. Prosperity. All right. And these two decks are the only card decks I think they're the only ones that I read from the book from. But there's just so much information in these books that, you know, I don't want to jip you. Ooh, chrysotile animals. Ah, just really doing this good. Ooh, this is awesome. The waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Wow, that was loud. Okay, let's start with that moon card. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. There we go. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whatever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. That is fantastic. You are on the right track. That's awesome. Okay, and chrysotile. Oh, did I go too far? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't go far enough. There it is. Okay, animals. All right. Chrysotile assists in the process of connecting to and aligning with the world of animals, beloved pets, and animal totems in the spirit world. These powerful animal guides show up at certain times in your life to offer you their support, guidance, and healing wisdom. This assists in awakening to the world and healing energy of the animal kingdom. That's great. Connects deeply with your power animal and spirit. Allows deep connection to the inner worlds. That's awesome. Assists in awakening the wisdom of the animal kingdom. So connection to animals seems to be very important for you. And that makes sense because this is a month of communication and creativity for you. It would be good to get grounded with your power animal, to work with your animal, your spirit animal. And the last card, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And that has to do, too, with the connection to spirit and the connection to animals. This is a fantastic time. It really is. I mean, again, we're celebrating our second new moon in Aries. Mercury's going retrograde. This is a better time. Definitely, we're kind of getting used to things like the new normal of Saturn and Pluto being in new signs. But we're kicking off retrograde season with a bang with Mercury. So, I know. Pluto does go retrograde in May. Just giving you a preview. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 1. Thank you so much for your support on my channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out your weekly zodiac readings, also on this channel. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.